24 hours with your baby, such a special day. But it's good to remember that on this first day, your baby's behavior will be very different than what baby will be like on day 2 for most babies. There are sometimes exceptions where babies, especially if they've had a forceps or a vacuum birth, that may be more awake or unsettled on day 1. But for the most part, babies on day 1 are generally a little bit sleepier, okay? So this is for a number of reasons. Firstly, this is Mother Nature's way to give mum and dad and partner and support person a bit of a rest and catch up on some sleep. And so this is really, really important before you hit that day 2 cluster feeding that we'll talk about in the next video. So catching up on some sleep for mum, one of the main reasons. The next reason is baby's tired from birth themselves. They actually go through a lot being born too. And so baby needs a little bit of a rest. And the third reason is that baby's tummy is absolutely tiny and it's never been stretched yet. So baby is not really super duper hungry, requiring big volumes of feeds in this first 24 hours. And a lot of the time there's still lots of amniotic fluid and mucus and things inside baby's tummy. And you might notice baby has little bubbles and things coming out of their mouth, and that's that mucus that's coming out. So what that means is that on day 1, it would be really normal for your baby to be born, and then in those first 2 hours of life, have that first breastfeed, and then have a bit of a decent sleep, okay? So you still want to be trying to get that 8 to 12 feeds in for your baby to make sure that baby is stabilizing their blood sugars, but all that baby needs is half a teaspoon of colostrum. So on day 1, mum doesn't have that full milk yet. She has this golden syrup type liquid that we call colostrum, or liquid gold, because it's jam-packed full of everything that your baby needs for these first few days of life. It's absolutely compounded with all of the essential vitamins and minerals and nutrients and glucose for energy. Everything that baby needs is in this colostrum, and it primes baby's gut for the rest of their life. So it's absolutely powerful stuff. And like I said, even half a teaspoon of feed is all that your baby needs, and generally all that your baby's tummy can handle because it's so tiny. So lots of skin to skin with baby is really important, but also catching up on rest when you can, and having a little think about visitors and who you're going to have around you on this time. You know, in your postpartum planning, what is this 24 hours going to look like for you? Because you don't want to get to days 3, 4, and 5 and not have had any sleep. So this first day, really, really good time to catch up on some rest and just enjoy meeting and getting to know your baby.